40 missile damage, which is nice. Germanic youths are their basic javelin unit. Cimbri Bro women, they have less missile damage. They come with the Daughters of Mars pack as well, but they have less missile damage but better range. So it's up to you whether or not you want a unit with longer range and better shots per minute, or do you want a unit with better missile damage. These girls have everything is regular about these girls as well, so nothing special about them. Horse Runners is a better version of Germanic youths, and why I say that is because they have better melee attack and weapon damage. That's about it. Nothing when it comes to shots per minute, ammunition, range, or anything. I already went over their Noble Riders. Riders of the Hunt are their light cavalry units. They're like a bit better than light cavalry, I've found. 42 melee attack, 27 weapon damage, 10 bonus versus large, 42 charge, 40 melee defense, 40 armor, 80 health, and 55 morale. Germanic Scout Riders are mounted missile units. They're pretty good for looking for hidden units. They're pretty good for harassing a heavier cav. Nothing special about them. 40 armor, 70 health, 45 morale. Artillery is all the same. So what does this faction benefit the most from? They benefit the most from their swords, their melee infantry, but they also benefit a lot from being able to get initial kills. In fact, I always say that the Suebi benefit the most from the charge. Not because some of their units don't have a good charge bonus, but because that's the best way they can win. Naked warriors in general are only good for like the first minute against a heavier unit like legionaries. After that, the legionaries will probably cut them down easily. Wolf warriors, like I mentioned earlier, are good with frenzy. If you want to put them in wedge, you can put them in wedge. Sometimes I find it useful to put it in wedge. Sometimes I don't. It's optional. Berserkers you can't put in wedge, and if you get careless with them and you try to make them charge up front, they'll probably get cut down by javelins if you're going up against sword infantry, because almost all sword infantry in the game have javelins. That's why it's better to maybe put them on the flanks, unless of course cavalry's there, because they'll get cut down by cavalry as well. You will always want these guys to go up against infantry, and never want to help your cavalry out, because they'll probably die and they won't get berserk. But yeah, nothing really. I'd have to play a game to show my understanding of this faction. As I always say, this is just my review. There are a lot of better ones out there, and probably nobody will watch this, but it's always good to put it out there. I think after this I'm going to watch Red Wings. Darn it, I can't see that name. Oh. NGNL Brunetto. Hello. Sometimes I get scared when I'm gonna play against flank factions. especially when I'm playing with the Suebi. I'm going to use my DLC commander over here. I didn't go over this commander. I completely forgot. It's pretty simple. Pride has two phases. The first phase increases speed. It does not increase fatigue resistance, but it increases speed. The second phase, which I think comes into effect about a minute after, is charge bonus and speed, and I think weapon damage. Pride is armor piercing damage. It's always good to have a unit that can always hit a base of like armor piercing. However, base damage is extremely important in engagements too. Just because a person has high armor doesn't mean you're not going to hit your maximum, which for the Suebi is 40. Or with Berserkers would be about 76. My friend there, I think I've played with him before. I may have played against him actually. I'm relying on hitting hard and hitting fast. $390. Yeah, I'll just do that. Suebi has weaker cav than most barbarian factions. I mean, mind you that the RDA have the weakest. Their Illyrian cav is pretty garbage, especially when you're going up against infantry. What I mean, it's not like, I mean, they're not completely bad against infantry. They can still support their own infantry, but they're not the best. I probably wouldn't have them as mercenaries either. This battle is going to have me rely on shock value. That's it. If I cannot route the first line during the time that fast charge and pride are on, then I have no chance. Especially against Hellenic factions, I have absolutely no chance. Unless, of course, they mess up. that would be nice. I'm taking the risk and putting my berserkers on my left flank. And that's risky because they can just get mowed down by skirmishers. But I'm risking it because I don't want to have them back here where they might not even engage in the main battle. Oh, Egypt. Egypt is a good faction, yeah. If you want, I could do a faction overview of them too. Like, they're a nice faction to play. They have like a bunch of cheap units that can help you. They also have the Galatian Royal Guard and Suebi cultists. Well, Suebi cultists are, you have to get a DLC for it. I think it's the Beasts of War. These guys get charged frontally, they'll be hurt too. Suebi cultists are a nice unit, however, to have them as the bulk of your army isn't a good idea because they're 60 men each. They're more of a scare unit. They do best on the flanks, to be honest.
Place for battle. I now give you over into the care of the gods, who will grant us victory against our vile foes. Make ready!
I didn't even put my guys into formation.
Ready for battle!
Oh goody. I'm going up against a skirmisher heavy army.
Get ready!
I mean, yeah, historic swordsman, which I'll beat with these. A game of cav. Alright, so I might actually win this. But I have to put my skirmishers up front.
Ready!
Because if I don't, then they'll get hurt hard.
Understood.
Remember, I said that if I can't win the first engagement, like the first part of the battle, which lasts for like about a minute, then I have no hope. However, against an army like this, I probably will rock them with these. Let's see how it goes out. I just have to be careful of this unit, these two units. I can take down, I think, Citizen Cav. However, I can't take down a Gema. Oh, actually my general can, so I'm gonna risk it.
Raiders, ready! Forward!
He's gonna try to split up his army. However, that probably won't help him.
Berserkers! Servants of Woden!
No, Syrian archers. Archers. I'm putting all my cav on over here because this is my key unit.
Ready, warriors!
Archers!
This is how the engagement's gonna go. My front line over here will engage his front line. I have to be careful of his cavalry over here because my cav are overall weaker. He has hillmen and he has 2 units of hillmen, which are easy to beat with a unit of berserkers. Right now, this guy is back here, so my ally can help out if he wants to. He's going to answer